Do you dream of launching your own fitness fashion empire but feel like you're stuck on the sidelines? This video is your ultimate game changer because we are about to dive deep into how anyone, from college students to corporate pros, can build a successful activewear brand, no fashion degree or trust fund required. According to a recent study, the activewear market is booming and expected to hit over $850 billion globally by 2033. But success isn't just about cool designs. It's about quality, branding, and smart e-commerce strategy. I'm Kylie, and today I'm going to show you how to start your own activewear business step by step by solving the ultimate problem. How do you stand out from the competition in an already crowded market? Don't have time to spend on endless YouTube tutorials and 20 lengthy blog articles? Well, you've come to the right place because we've put everything you need into this one action-packed video to get you started fast. Plus, we'll be tapping into game-changing AI tools to help you brainstorm ideas and create top-tier content with ease. And trust us, you'll want to stick around until the end because we are revealing key activewear insights and tips that could be instrumental to your brand's success. All right, so the first thing we need to talk about is finding your fitness tribe. Competition is fierce, so don't just sell leggings, sell a lifestyle. Your target market isn't just people who like activewear, because that's way too broad. The brands that thrive are the ones that deeply understand who they're serving and tailor everything to that specific audience. The more specific you get, the better your chances of standing out in a crowded market. Here are 5 key questions to help you define your niche. Number 1, demographics. What's their age, gender, and location? Are they college students looking for affordable gym gear or professionals willing to invest in high-performance apparel? Number 2, lifestyle. Are they hardcore gym rats, weekend hikers, yoga lovers, or streetwear enthusiasts who want sporty fits for everyday wear? Number 3, personality and values. Do they care about sustainability? Are they drawn to minimalist designs or bold statement pieces? And number 4, spending habits. Are they budget-conscious buyers who look for deals? Or are they willing to splurge on premium quality? If you're not sure where to start, here are 3 methods to nail down your ideal customer. First, use AI to brainstorm and analyze. Tools like ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and Gemini can help you refine your brand vision by generating customer profiles based on your initial ideas. Just plug in what you think your market might be and let AI help you refine it further. Second, research fashion trends on social media. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok are gold mines for trend spotting. Search hashtags related to activewear and fitness to see what's getting engagement. Pay attention to the brands people tag in their gym selfies. Those are the brands your audience loves. And third, self-reflection, meaning solve your own problem. If you're passionate about fitness, think about what's missing from your own wardrobe. Maybe you've struggled to find high-quality activewear with functional pockets. Or you want gym clothes that transition seamlessly into streetwear. If you need it, chances are others do too. Also, side note, I chose those examples because those are 2 dilemmas I myself am facing, so if any of y'all take that idea and run with it, send your girl some product samples. Pro tip, test your market before you launch. Once you've identified your target audience, validate your idea by engaging with them. Run Instagram polls, post on Reddit or Facebook groups, and ask fitness communities what they're looking for in activewear. The more insights you gather up front, the better your brand will resonate when you launch. Locking in your target market now will make every other step in this process easier, from branding to pricing to marketing. So, take the time to get this part right before moving forward. Now, before you sell a single piece of clothing, you need to sell a brand. Branding isn't just a logo or a catchy name. It's the entire experience that makes your customers connect with your business. The strongest brands create a vibe that customers want to be a part of. For example, the brand No Bull. This brand's name right off the bat makes me feel like I'm going to get a product that's everything I need with no bull. Here are the 4 pillars of branding. Number 1, name. It should be catchy, meaningful, and resonate with your audience. Think Gymshark, which combines fitness and strength in one memorable word. Use AI tools like Namelix to generate ideas. Number 2, logo. Your logo should visually express your brand's personality. Use tools like Looka, Shopify Logo Maker, or mid-journey to brainstorm ideas and experiment with design. Number 3, visual identity. This includes your color palette, typography, and overall aesthetic. A sleek black and white theme screams luxury, while bright colors and bold fonts feel youthful and energetic. And number 4, messaging. This is your mission statement, brand story, and unique value proposition that sets you apart. Ask yourself, why should people care about my brand? AI tools like Copy.ai can help craft compelling brand messages. Now that your brand identity is locked in, it's time to bring your designs to life. Just like a solid training plan, start simple. Too many options can overwhelm your audience and your budget. Instead, launch with a small, curated collection and expand based on customer feedback. Here's how to design like a pro without being one. Use graphic design software like Adobe Photoshop, Canva, or Procreate, which can help you create professional-looking designs. And leverage AI tools like Designs.ai and Artbreeder, which can generate fresh ideas and patterns. Think of it as your personal design trainer pushing you past creative blocks. Also, order samples before selling and always test the quality, fit, and durability before launching. If it's see-through, itchy, or falls apart faster than a weak squat, your brand's reputation takes a hit. If you know, you know. Once your designs are set, it's time to turn them into wearable, high-quality activewear. Most brands start by printing designs on wholesale blank clothing, but there are 3 main ways to manufacture your line. Number 1, in-house production. This gives you the most control, but requires high upfront investment, space, and manufacturing knowledge. It's like opening your own gym. Great if you have the resources, but not ideal for beginners. Number 2, print on demand. The easiest and most budget-friendly option. No upfront costs, no inventory to manage, just upload your designs and POD services handle the rest. Perfect for testing the waters before scaling. By the way, if you want to learn how to print on demand using AI, click the link down below. And finally, number 3, third-party manufacturing, which requires bulk orders and storage space, but offers better profit margins. Think of it as a long-term training plan. It takes commitment, but pays off if done right. For most beginners, print on demand is the best starting point. It lets you launch with minimal risk and figure out what sells before committing to bulk production. Want a deep dive into manufacturing? Click here to watch our video, which will tell you everything you need to know. And once you're ready to set up shop, don't forget, Shopify makes it easy to launch your brand. Don't have a Shopify store yet? No prob. Just hit the link down below to get your free trial today. And once you've created your Shopify account, you can now start building your website, which will be your brand's online home. It's where all your marketing efforts lead and where visitors turn into paying customers. Think of it like your personal gym. If it's clean, well-organized, and inviting, people will want to stay. If it's clunky and confusing, they'll bounce before breaking a sweat. First things first, get a .com domain. It looks professional, builds trust, and appeals to a worldwide audience. Keep it simple, aligned with your brand, and easy to spell. Here are some website musts. Number 1, a homepage. This is your brand's first impression. You'll need a hero banner, which is a bold, eye-catching image that represents your brand. This hero image should be positioned directly below the header in the above the fold area, where users see content before scrolling down. It should be visually striking and immediately grab attention. It'll also need a unique value proposition. Why should customers choose you? For example, I'm personally drawn to Alo Yoga's homepage because it immediately showcases a very trendy and chic aesthetic. Like, I look at this and I think, take all my money. A call to action. Make it easy to shop with a clear Shop Now button. And have a featured product section where you showcase your best sellers. Number 2, product pages. This is where the magic happens. Use high-quality photos and show products from multiple angles. Bonus points for lifestyle shots. Have detailed descriptions covering materials, fit, sizing, and benefits, and leverage customer reviews. Social proof builds trust and boosts conversions. And finally, your website should have an email collection feature, which turns visitors into long-term customers. You can either use a footer sign-up box. This is a non-intrusive way to collect emails. or a pop-up with an incentive, like offering a discount in exchange for an email. Next, let's talk pricing. Pricing your products isn't just about covering costs. It's about positioning your brand. Price too low and you'll struggle to grow. Price too high and you might scare off customers. The goal? A profitable, competitive price that aligns with your brand's value. When breaking down costs, price smartly by accounting for variable costs like materials, manufacturing, packaging, shipping, and marketing. Fixed costs like website fees, equipment, storage, and software. And unpredictable costs like returns, refunds, and supply chain delays. Aim for a healthy profit margin. A 30 to 60% profit margin is the industry standard. This ensures you're making money while staying competitive. And finally, price for your market. Know your audience. Are they looking for budget-friendly options or premium performance gear? Use branding to justify pricing. Customers will pay more for a brand that feels exclusive. And create scarcity. Limited editions and small batch releases can increase demand. Which reminds me, we've made a video on how to start your own luxury fashion brand. If that sounds intriguing to you, click here. People want what they can't have. It's just human nature. It's why I wake up at 6:59 a.m. on a Saturday morning to cop the latest sneaker drop. Basically, the key to a great pricing strategy is finding a number where you can make a great profit while still keeping your products affordable and accessible. But a great product and the right price doesn't mean much if no one knows about it. So let's talk about how to get your brand in front of the right audience. You've got the product, the pricing, and the website. Now it's time to get people excited about your brand. Think of marketing like your pre-workout. The right strategy will give your brand the energy boost it needs to take off. Implement a two-stage promotional strategy. Number 1, social media marketing. Use Instagram and TikTok to highlight your brand's vibe with lifestyle content, share behind-the-scenes videos, styling tips, and workouts featuring your gear, and engage with your audience. There's a lot more to cover with social media marketing, so for more info, check out this vid. Number 2, email marketing. Send updates on new releases, promotions, and behind-the-scenes content to build anticipation. Pro tip, to work smarter, not harder, send free clothing to micro-influencers. They have engaged audiences who trust the recommendation. And avoid paid ads at first. Instead, build traction organically through compelling content and influencer partnerships. If you want to learn how to use the marketing tab directly in your Shopify admin, guess what? I made a whole video on it. All you have to do is click down below. With the right marketing, your brand could be the next big thing. But once those orders start rolling in, you need to make sure your shipping process is smooth and reliable. Let's break it down. You've put in the work to create and promote your brand, and now it's time to get your products into customers' hands. A seamless shipping process keeps customers happy and encourages repeat purchases. And I know I keep sharing our other videos with you, but seriously, check out this video we recently posted, which has everything you need to know about shipping. Again, it is linked down below. If you are handling shipping yourself, for those managing their own inventory, follow these steps for a smooth process. Use poly mailers. They are lightweight, durable, and cost-effective for shipping apparel. Include a thank you card. A personal touch goes a long way. Add a note with a discount code and ask for a review. Compare carriers. Rates vary between UPS, USPS, and FedEx, so shop around for the best deal. And print shipping labels in advance. Save time and money by using platforms like ShipStation, Pirate Ship, or my personal fave, Shopify's built-in shipping to buy and print labels. If you're using print on demand, the good news, your provider handles shipping for you. No packing orders, no post office runs, just sit back and let the fulfillment service take care of it. Shipping may not be glamorous, but it's a crucial part of the customer experience. Now, remember at the beginning of this video when I told you to stay till the end for some key activewear insights and game-changing tips? Well, you've made it. Let's talk about what makes activewear unique and how to stand out in this market. Activewear isn't just about looking good. It needs to perform. Customers expect high-quality materials that move with them and enhance their workouts. Some key features for activewear success are moisture wicking and breathability keeps customers dry and comfortable during intense workouts. Antibacterial properties reduce odor and extend the freshness of garments. The fit matters. For example, compression versus a relaxed fit. Know your audience and cater to their needs. And plus size demand. The market for inclusive sizing is growing, and brands that prioritize fit for all bodies stand out. Understanding these key features will help you create a high-performance brand. Now, let's wrap up with some final pro tips. Start niche. Don't try to compete with Nike or Lululemon on day one. Encourage add-on sales. Offer complementary products like headbands or gym bags. Choose the right manufacturer. Work with specialists in sportswear for quality and consistency. Stay adaptable. Keep up with trends, collect customer feedback, and refine your marketing. And expand strategically. Once you've built a loyal audience, gradually introduce new styles and product categories. And with that, the foundation is set. We've just walked through everything you need to know to start a successful activewear brand. But beyond the products, starting a fitness brand also gives you the opportunity to build a real community. Some brands, like Bandit Running, have done this by organizing events that bring people together, creating not just brand awareness, but genuine connections. That sense of community fuels word-of-mouth buzz and drives sales. So now it's time to take action, build your brand, grow your community, and create something truly impactful. And for more in-depth tutorials and expert insights, check out our other Learn with Shopify videos. They're packed with valuable information to help you turn your business dreams into reality. I'm Kylie Marr. See you in the next one.